Yes, Charlie Calello, it's great to be here. If it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be the same show, and I've learned a lot of the great things from Joey Reynolds over the years, so I'm just putting my mind together, and Joe Franklin and Tom Austin. By the way, I want to thank Tom Austin for coming down here tonight, because you also wrote the book, and I want to introduce Tom Austin from the Royal Teens. And for Charlie, when did you first meet Tom Austin? Everybody should know that.
The night of it was the night we were on the road. We were in Pittsburgh promoting this record called Missy Bella, and the Royal Teens were playing. It was one of those hop stations.
Yeah, high lit, I think. High lit.
There
It was
you
the
go.
high lit sock hop or something,
Mm-hmm.
and we were playing together, on the same show. That's the first
About
time.
what year was that? Do you know?
58.
1958.
It's the first time Charlie was playing the accordion on that record.
Mm-hmm.
And I roomed with Frankie and Gaudio. Gaudio was with the Royal Teens at that point, so
Oh.
it was Hank Majeski and Tommy, and we drove to Pittsburgh just to do that show.
Well, you got a lot of great stories, Tom, to talk about. I'm sure one particular one, how you guys first met, and how you got hooked up, and it's
Yeah.
been a great relationship, friendship for how many years now?
Well, no, we just did that one thing.
Mm.
And the second time we met was at the premiere of Jersey Boys. It took that long. I
Right.
didn't want to rush into a friendship.
I see. But I'm glad you're here tonight, Tom. What would you like to share about the great book, Four Seasons Arrangements? Everybody should buy this book, and it should be out. I think you're going to sign something.
We signed it, Charlie and I just signed the contract right here in your studio.
Congratulations.
Charlie said, let's sign it here instead of just doing it, emailing it to each other. But the book, I would think, should definitely be out 2 or 3 weeks, Charlie?
Yeah.
About 2 or 3 weeks.
Let's set up a
We
5 or
worked
10
on-
part series on this book, because this would be great to just expand, because there's so many dimensions and so much to talk about that 2 hours just isn't enough to do it.
Well, it took us, I would say, the better part of 2.5 years to write it. And Charlie, Charlie insisted that we do not use one foul word in the entire book.
Mhm.
So it's perfect for schools and everything else, for music education. It's just as clean as a whistle, but it's so chock full of fabulous stories about the Four Seasons, etc., that I think people who do love the group, love the history, loves Charlie's music, they can't help but learn an awful lot.
Share a historical moment of one particular chapter that sort of inspired you, enlightened you about Charlie's life or his career or your own, or anything about the Four Seasons that everybody should know about. One specific thing in that book.
Well, to me, it's a very interesting thing, because when I went in the Army, that was the end of me in the music business, basically.
Mhm.
The Royal Teens kind of broke up. Bob Gaudio went his way, I went my way, Al Cooper went his way, Billy Crandall, who started the Knickerbockers, he went his way. But all my life, I wondered what it was like for Bob Gaudio, for Charlie Calello, for Tommy. I didn't know that.
Tommy DeVito.
Tommy DeVito, yes. And what happened was, Charlie and I met at the premiere of Jersey Boys
Mhm.
on Broadway. And we just chit-chatted, and I had done a painting that Charlie kind of liked the painting. And he called me up one day and he said, gee, can I get a copy? Because his car, the first car he owned is in that painting. That was Short Season. And I was flattered he'd even want it. And please don't think I'm making something up. All my life, I had this deep feeling that it was his arranging that really dotted the I's and crossed the T's for the Four Seasons. Bob Gaudio's a brilliant writer, so was all the rest of them. But it was Calello's arranging that locked it all in. And the proof of the pudding is in all the various hits he did. I'm thrilled to be here tonight with him.
I'm thrilled you're here too. We're going to play a song. I'm getting word from my executive producer, Mr. Jim Petrecca, to play Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons Stay on WPAT.
Just a little bit longer.
There.
Please, 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 please,
I
please.
swear to God. Oh, I swear to God.